And bada boom. I think it shows us right now. Give it 5. No, hold on. Okay, now it's showing me the actual thing. Okay, give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I know this one came up a little last minute, but no, this was already in the pipeline. It's just things have been a little hectic, a little out of whack right now, to say the very least. So we're just gonna try and make the best out of this now. With that said, yes, it actually works properly this time. AEW Revolution. This is the first AEW pay-per-view of the year. They're first to be held in California, and they're going to be at the Chase Center in San Francisco. First one to be held on Sunday in what feels like a good old while. And it's the first AEW pay-per-view to be broadcast in ESPN Australia, also New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. So we're practically opening up a whole new goddarn market here, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, yeah, this is going to be the first one of the year here, part of their Big Four, and it's kind of do or die. Well, I don't know do or die, but they really need to kick this one off with a bang. Let's just say that much. Things have been a little up and down over the past God knows how long. I'm trying to hold on to faith. Some people, unfortunately, aren't, and yeah, but that's another story. Let's not focus on that for now. Let's just focus on the pay-per-view. I'm Coffee Lover 239, as always. Unfortunately, our resident John Moxley stan Steven has been feeling a little down about things as of late, so at least on this front, since well, we'll get to that when we get to that. It might not be too long, or actually it will be, because it's like listed as the 8th match on this card, but basically he's sitting this one out, unfortunately, but he will be back with us for the next one. But we still have the third in command, I guess, for this group at least, Aiden.
Yo.
And we finally got someone in here who's been lurking in the chat for a while, but pretty close to us and runs on the on one of the commandments. Oh, and look at that, he's even there in the chat as well. 2 places at the same time. It's Jesse.
Hola.
And yeah, JD's got his Jesse, and we have ours. So oh crap, I forgot to pull the friggin' thing up here, the transition sound, and hold on here, I'll get it pulled up, and we'll get into this soon enough here. I already have everything anyways to go, so come on, there it is. So where's my transition sound? There's my transition sound. So first match up, and it's our one goddamn pre-show match, or 0 hour as they're dubbing it, because if there's one thing AEW really needs on a card that's already gonna have a Texas death match and a final burial match and a 60-minute Iron Man match, is that we really need a match on that pre-show. God freaking dang it.
What's a pre-show?
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, this is a 6-man tag team match consisting of Mark Briscoe and the Lucha Brothers, Penta El Zero Miedo and Rey Fenix, versus Ari Daivari and the Varsity Athlete, Josh Woods and Tony Nese. And they're going to be accompanied by their respective managers, Alex Abrahantes and fucking smart Mark Starling, who is get off my TV heat for me at this point, by the way. Like, I don't even want to hear him, see him, just even utter his name. So that one time I did will be it.
I have one question.
Yes?
Does anybody care?
That's the problem. There's no story here, so I can't even read you it. So what even is there? Maybe the back...
I mean, I don't mind the Lucha Brothers and Jay Briscoe. Wait, is it Jay or Mark? I always
Mark.
forget.
It's Mark Briscoe. Did I say... Okay, did I say... No, I said Mark Briscoe. Okay, let me... No, go on. What are you going to say?
Yeah, only them 3 I really care about. The other 3
The
are...
other 3 is whatever. Wait a minute, I thought the varsity athletes were... Hold on. Okay, look. Let me see here. try to read this. You know what? Apparently, Mark Briscoe interfered in the Tag Team Battle Royale on the February 22nd episode of Dynamite and cost Tony Nese and Arya Daivari the match as he chased Josh Woods and distracted the duo long enough for the Lucha Bros to eliminate them. And then the following week, on the March 1st episode of Dynamite, Woods, Nese, and Daivari attacked the Lucha Bros during the Tag Team Casino Royale. Thus, Briscoe and the Lucha Bros are teaming up to take them on. Seriously, this is what we're doing instead of putting the Lucha Bros in the main tag match. I don't get it. I really don't. This is a downgrade for the Lucha Bros. It really is.
TK's taking a page out of Vince McMahon's book.
Yeah. We'll get to there in a moment. So, Aiden, who's your pick on this one?
Mark Briscoe and the Lucha Brothers.
All right, and Jesse, what about you?
Briscoe and Lucha Brothers, without a doubt. I give the match 5 minutes. I'm giving them 5 minutes.
You're probably being a bit generous with that, but we'll see how it goes, depending on what else they crowd the card or crowd the pre-show with. Anyways, I'm gonna go with Briscoe and the Lucha Bros. This one seems like a dead set lock at this point. So let's get into the actual card now. And we get to start with, I know it's labeled No Holds Barred here, but this is actually turned into a final burial match. Christian Cage versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry. And would you believe it? There's no goddamn background for this, which given how long that this feud has been going on, at least on Wikipedia, no background there, and given how long the feud has been going on, you think it wouldn't be, but no. Cage and Perry have been linked together since Christian's early days in AEW when he mentored Perry in Luchasaurus. Cage turned on Perry on the June 15, 2022 episode of Dynamite after Perry and Luchasaurus lost the AEW tag titles. Cage defeated Perry at AEW All Out 2022 before taking time off to heal an injury. He's not wrestled since that bout, but now they're back and... Final burial. Yes, this was kind of alluded to when we saw some burying stuff, and now someone's gonna get buried regardless. You believe this here? Oh man, you've heard of a buried alive match. Now get ready for this. Final burial, or at least it's their version. Who even knows what this is gonna even entail and who's gonna go with where? I guess for a feud of this stature, something like this was necessary. But at the same time, I feel it's been hurt by the fact that Christian had to take so much time off due to that injury, basically, leaving Jungle Boy, well, stuck in limbo until he came back. Christian Cage ain't getting any younger. If I remember correctly, oh my god, he's gonna be 50 this November. Stop making me feel old, damn it. All right.
You are old. I'm
Shut up, Jesse.
I'm just joking.
Of course. All right, Aiden, tell me who you got on this one.
Jungle Boy.
And what about you, Jesse?
Christian Cage.
Oh, great. I have to meditate it here now. Why do you say Christian?
Because he's the veteran and stuff, and I just feel like this feud is way done, or way past being done. So Christian's gonna win this match, and then Jack Perry's gonna win the final match.
Here's the problem with that, though. This is only their second match together. So basically, the problem is, if there's going to be a rubber match, there's only one way it's going to go, basically. And that's Jack Perry, Jungle Boy, actually winning this shit. Because quite frankly, how else are you going to do it? But then again, a final burial match, that sounds like it should be the end of it, but I don't know. Things are so unpredictable these days. I keep my expectations low across the board.
TK, he's going to make it go on till past Revolution into All Out.
Oh, for God's sake. Don't even entertain the thought. Okay, let me see something here. Oh, that's not even listed on Odds Checker. I'm just going to go with Jungle Boy Jack Perry for the reasons I mentioned earlier and leave it at that. Next. Well, what do we have here? Hold on, let me there. What have we got here? Chris Jericho versus Ricky Starks and the Jericho Appreciation Society are banned from ringside. Say, there's no background description either for this one on Wikipedia. Are you beginning to see a pattern here, I suppose, at this point? Okay, so this is the second one-on-one encounter between Jericho and Starks, with an S at the end. Now, he wasn't planning on facing Jericho, which prompted him to put out an open contract on Wednesday's Dynamite. Huh? What?
Never.
Oh,
on.
you said what I thought you said. Do not get ahead of yourself, man. I guess you're filling that role because he's not here, but whatever. So they put out an open contract on Wednesday's Dynamite. Jericho came to the ring shortly after and accepted Starks' contract for a bout at Revolution. And the JAS will be banned. So, Aiden, who do you got?
Jericho.
Jericho, huh? And what about you, Jesse?
Jericho.
You two seem to be unanimous with Jericho.
There's a reason for that. I like Ricky Starks, right? I do. But he said that JAS is banned from ringside, correct?
Well, they're banned from ringside by the higher-ups.
Okay, but Jericho has more than one friend that's not even in JAS.
And that is?
I don't know.
You
But-
don't even know it.
No, but he's gonna figure out a way to win by cheating.
Win by cheating, huh? I see. Well, the odds are looking more in Starks' favor, so I'm gonna be the lone one, basically, here, and go with Ricky Starks in this regard, basically. Because right now, where would Jericho go from there if he even beats Starks? I can't see it anywhere else, personally, but that's just me. Who knows? Drop of a hat, things will change, maybe, so let's just go to the next match. And here's a match that should have gotten way, way, way more build for anybody to care about it. The Elite. Kenny Omega, Matt and Nick Jackson versus the House of Black. Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews in a 6-man tag team match for the AEW World Trios Championship. Oh, would you look at that? Nothing on the goddamn Wikipedia page. See the pattern keep going?
Better build, and this match shouldn't even be happening at the pay-per-view.
Like, I don't get it. Like, and most of the build for this, they relegated to Rampage, where no one gave a shit about it, practically. And by the time they actually started caring, it was far too little too late. On the February 24th episode of Dynamite, which was literally... Wait, February 20... Wait a second. That's not right. 24th? You mean the February 24th Rampage? The 22nd was a Wednesday. The 24th was a Friday. What are you doing here? They can't even get it right. And I think they meant to say Rampage. Someone had a Freudian slip. Okay. The Bucks defeated Aussie Open in a hard-fought match. Omega entered to celebrate with his partners, but the lights went out, as they always do. When they came back on, the House of Black surrounded the ring, lights went out again, and when they came back out, they were gone. The broadcast team later announced the Elite will defend the titles against Black, King, and Matthews at Revolution on March 5th. Look, I really do think the House of Black needs something to do and give them a spot to shine. But this ain't it, the way it's going on. Like, come on. We could put some actual freaking effort into this shit for a change, you know? It sucks. It really does, alright? Anyways, Aiden, who you got?
The Elite.
And what about you, Jesse?
Unfortunately, the Elite. And the reason I say unfortunately is because I like the Elite, but House of Black needs this more. But I know that they're not gonna win, and then they're basically buried already, which sucks to say.
Let's not throw the B word around just yet. I feel like that word's overused.
If they lose tomorrow, they're basically gonna be buried
If they
because
lose tomorrow, huh?
Well, because think about it, they weren't on TV for what? What?
Far
Four
too
months,
long.
4 months, 5 months, and then they randomly come back and they have zero build with the elite
Very little build there, but close
just
enough, I
to
guess.
just to lose.
This is a tough one, really. It's a 65% for the elite, but 40% about or so for the House of Black here from Odds Checker. Honestly, I really do feel like the House of Black should win this one. It should be them. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm just going to say the elite for now, but again, anything can change at the drop of a hat. It really, really can. Next. And next up is... Wait a second. Hold on. I think we're out of order here. Yeah, we're out of order. I forgot to rearrange them. We'll get to Moxley Page next. Let's do the women's match. Jamie Hayter versus Saraya versus Ruby Soho in a three-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Alright, and again, say it with me, everybody, in unison, once more with feeling. Oh, wait, no. Scratch that last one. Everybody, say it with me again. Say it with me in unison. There's no match background on Wikipedia. This is ridiculous. Only 3 of the fucking matches actually have the background, and they're the last 3 matches of the card. And if that doesn't tell you something, well, the fact that they're not getting the information there, or the fact there may not be much, I don't know what. Alright, let's just get this one out of the way. So, Jamie Hayter will defend the World Championship in a three-way bout against Saraya and Ruby Soho. In recent weeks, Hayter and Britt Baker have been at odds with Saraya and Toni Storm, while Ruby Soho has stayed out of the duo's drama. Basically because, well, Saraya and Storm are outsiders. They think they're trying to be the next Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Aw, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! Seriously. You know what? Where's the actual clip? I feel like I need to play that now. God damn, I can't even spell right now. Hit it. Hit it.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Seriously, what are they... Shut up for a minute, sound. Seriously. What are they doing with these two? I don't get it. I really don't. You have them spray painting shit, but it's more like a DX shade of green than the black we know the NWO had. And it's not even creative. It's just feeling like a half-hearted impersonation without any of the effort or care whatsoever. Who would even be a third wheel in this situation? That's what I want to know. I feel like they're trying to broil up something to a whole Outsiders versus AEW Originals ordeal, and they're throwing Ruby Soho in the middle of it, basically, because, well, Saraya and Storm, she'd been with in WWE. Meanwhile, of course, Hayter Britt, AEW here, but now she's torn. She can't decide, basically. Boy, I'm explaining this more better than they actually thought it out. Seriously. Aiden, who you got?
Jamie Hayter.
Figured as much. What about you, Jesse?
Haters retaining.
Yep. I have to agree with you both. It's gotta be Hayter.
So you know what I think they're doing with this whole storyline thing?
Go on.
They're trying to get Sasha Banks or Mercedes Renato or whatever her name
It's
is.
Mercedes Moné.
Okay. They're trying to get her, but with this storyline, I don't think they're going anywhere with it because I don't know if she wants to come to AEW right now, at least.
Well, she's got the what was it, the Stardom belt, so I don't know. Maybe we could see something for Forbidden Door 2 when that gets announced basically here. But right
No,
now, we're stuck waiting.
I'm saying in the storyline. I don't think she's coming in the storyline.
Okay,
I think
IWGP Women's World Championship. Okay, go on.
I think Thunder Rosa's gonna come back, and
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, she would be probably essential in some ways to it, but I don't know. I mean, what's the deal with her current injury? I think it was some kind of back injury, and that kept her out far too longer, which you know had to irritate a bunch of us, basically. And just, let me see, what's the deal right now? So, I can't even find it. I can't find it, and I can't stand it. This has to be boiling up to some kind of blood and guts ordeal, but I'm just not feeling it here. And even then, they're typically, 5v5? Or maybe they could do 4v4 here. And then you have the 2 originals and the 2. I'm guessing Thunder Rosa would be on the originals. Who would fill that 4th role on the originals, though, right now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. The closest I could think of would be Hikaru Shida, but she's out with an injury as well. God, I really wish they were more forward with communicating these sort of things with us. And then outsiders. Who would else fit that role? Whatever, yeah, I'm going to go with Jamie Hayter on this one. Well, we're looking too far ahead into other things that may or may not happen. And now, Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page in a Texas death match. Say it with me now, folks. All together in unison, once more with feeling. There's no background for the match on Wikipedia. I promise this is the last one to do so. And yeah. Okay, so what's the deal with Moxley and Hangman Page? They're going to clash once again, a Texas death match. The challenge was laid out to Page after Evil Uno got in Moxley's face on the February 15th episode of Dynamite. Currently, Moxley holds 2 wins over Page, while Page holds just 1 victory over Moxley. And so just to really amp it up, we're going to have ourselves a little good old-fashioned Texas death match. At least there's no exploding crap this time around. God, what an embarrassment. Aiden, who you got?
Jon Moxley.
I see. And what about you, Jesse?
Moxley.
Moxley, huh? You know, I want to say Moxley with you guys. And if we look at the data...
The question, is he gonna bleed?
Well, is water wet?
Yes.
There's your answer right there. Ugh. See, here's the thing. According to OddsChecker here, Mox is on the unfavorited side, and as I've already established, if we want to set up any kind of rubber match, well, now's the chance to do so here, and the only way to do that is to give Hangman Adam Page the win, because they could have a real rubber match for All Out later in the year. I guarantee you that's what they would probably go through, knowing all of this at some point. I want to go with Moxley with you guys, but I can't. I'm going to go with Hangman Page on this one. Boy, really feeling like a rebel today. And now we can get to the matches that they actually want you to care about. Because they have background, starting with Samoa Joe versus Wardlow for the AEW TNT Championship. At Full Gear, Samoa Joe defeated Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs in a 3-way match to win the AEW TNT Championship. Why? I have no idea. And then on the December 28th episode of Dynamite, New Year's Special, New Year's Smash, Joe retained his title against Wardlow. On February 1st, Wardlow returned and attacked Joe after he regained the TNT Championship against Darby Allin in a no-holds-barred match. 2 weeks later, a rematch between Joe and Wardlow for the title was scheduled for Revolution. Okay, did you get all that? Because I feel like they've been hot potatoing this fucking title around way too much. So much for prestige and actual long-running pages. Okay, I see you, Jesse, after the main event. We'll get there soon enough there. Anyway, I don't get it. Like, they've bounced the title around to a point where it's not feeling as special as it used to. And Joe is still ROH World TV champion. And so right now, with Ring of Honor finally getting their weekly show off the ground, they have to get him over there to do that stuff. You know, maybe this would be the chance to do something. I don't know. Aiden, who you got?
Samoa Joe.
Oh. What about you, Jesse?
The Samoan submission machine.
That's a tough one. Okay, I guess I have to rebel again. The odds are leaning in Wardlow's favor right now. And considering Joe still has to get through all this other stuff here, you know what? I am going to go with Wardlow on this one. I don't know why. I'm feeling rebellious somewhat today. Oh boy, and what have we got here? The most underwhelming tag team match in AEW history. A 4-way tag team match for the World Tag Team Championship consisting of, well, let's see. What is this cavalcade of characters we have? We have the Ass Boys, Austin and Colton Gunn. We have the Acclaim, the only team actually worth a damn in the bunch, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. We have the duo who I want off my fucking TV, or more specifically, just Jeff Jarrett at this point. And he's teaming up and dragging down Jay Lethal with him like he's pulling him back in time like it's fucking Ash getting pulled into ancient times, Army of Darkness style. And then Orange Cassidy and Danhausen of the best friends, because the actual best friends couldn't even be able to compete in the fucking match. Isn't Orange Cassidy supposed to be the All-Atlantic Championship and that he beat Big Bill on Wednesday? What the fuck is he doing here? And Danhausen has mostly been booked as comedy relief. I mean, his character gimmick is kind of a comedy ordeal, but it's not like they actually make him serious when they want to be, though. Then you already combine.
DM. Sorry, I know you're meant to.
I read your DM. Or wait, is there more? Go now, yeah. But give you the predictions. Okay, man. Just if you don't have anything else to add, dip out. I'll read your predictions out.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Thank you. We won't be long anyways here, but I guess I'll see you when I see ya.
All right. Have a good day. Bye.
You too, Jesse. See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse has left us, but I will give you his predictions. So, let me try and analyze this. And then you have Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Jay Lethal is being dragged down by Jeff Jarrett. Then you combine the Bozos, Sanjay Dutt, and their version of the Great Khali and Satnam Singh, and you already have me not caring about them. And then there are the Ass Boys. Them winning was so bad it pissed off Steven enough to where he's not with us in this podcast. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for whoever decided to book that decision. You deserve a nice good kick in the ass. At this point, kicking their ass seems more... it's probably TK still. Sorry, TK. Or maybe not this round here, but for that, I ought to kick his ass Hank Hill style. Unbelievable. What am I even supposed to do? You know what? I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to say? I don't even want to read the fucking tag team match description here. So you know what? I'm not gonna do that this time for a change here. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to the predictions. Aiden, who you have?
The Guns.
The Guns. The goddamn motherfucking sons of bitch and ass boys.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the fucking odds-on favorite. So, you know what? I'm just going to have to go with that, unfortunately. Fuck this. And here's... Oh, and Jesse. By the way, Jesse said, the Ass Boys.
Alright.
Alright, hold on. I got to tell him here. He did good. And with that, we come to the main event. MJF versus Bryan Danielson. 60-minute Iron Man match for the AEW World Championship. So MJF defeated Jon Moxley to win the belt at Full Gear with assistance from William Regal, the then leader of the Blackpool Combat Club who betrayed Moxley. 2 weeks later, MJF double-crossed Regal and attacked his badly damaged neck with his brass knuckles. This drew out the ire of Bryan Danielson, another member of the BCC and one of Regal's proteges. MJF later stated that if Danielson wanted a title match against him at Revolution, he would have to win all of his singles matches in a 1-month period. which Danielson agreed on the condition to that their match at the pay-per-view would be a 60-minute Iron Man match. Sound familiar? Anyways, Danielson went on to defeat Konosuke Takeshita, Bandito, Brian Cage, and Timothy Thatcher before defeating Roosh on the February 8th episode of Dynamite to make this World Championship match at Revolution official. This is probably going to be the last match, and we know it's going to go those full 60 minutes, so please brace yourself, everyone. Oh, we know that these two are going to go the fucking distance, though. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. They will tear it apart. Alright, Aiden, who you got?
It's so hard, but I'm going to go with MJF for
It's
TNA.
not that hard for you to decide there. Anyways, Jesse says MJF. I'm going with MJF as well. They got to keep that belt on him for at least up to maybe this year's Revolution. Or if they want to have him lose it a little less, be my guest. But yeah, MJF. And with that, we officially come to an end. Whew. Boy, that was something. Jesse did a good job, so even though he's not here with us, I do have to thank him for being with us. I'll make sure to thank him when I get out of here. And I want to thank Aiden, as always, for being here with us.
Mm-hmm.
And the next pay-per-view we'll see you on, well, we don't have it listed down for AEW, but that will probably be Double or Nothing come May. So we'll see you then there for that. But the next pay-per-view in general we hit is, oh my. Is it already that time again? Oh, it is, isn't it? What? Oh, it is, isn't it? Well, what do we have here? Once again, WrestleMania is going Hollywood. But we also have NXT Stand and Deliver, so the next time we see you will probably be on the 31st of March, at the end of the month. And we have a ton of ground to cover then. We'll have Stand and Deliver. And we will have Night 1 and Night 2 of WrestleMania. And boy, is this thing looking to shape up for the most part, although I have a couple gripes. Let's just let things simmer. Let them cook. And then we'll be back on the 31st with this insanity. So keep your eyes and ears out, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other, and thank you for watching.